Ready for a football game? You guys ready for a football game out there? Let's play.
And a special good evening to each and every one of you listening and watching us here on MABN.net. Southeast Missouri High School football has the 1-4 Jackson Indians taking on their neighbors in St. Louis, the Vashon Wolverines, who are 2-3. Alvin Washington alongside E.J. Norman co-kicking it at Jackson Stadium in Jackson, Missouri. Tonight's contest presented by Southeast Health. At Southeast Health, the difference is in how you're treated. Also presented by Auto Trim and Design. And E.J., a nice night for football. Not too hot, not too cold. Sun slowly going down behind us, and it's going to be a wonderful night.
Oh, it's absolutely perfect. There's no cold breeze. It feels just right. It's almost ideal weather for football.
Derek Mitchell, let's get on our
kicking with our good guy, Elliot Sterling, who's our technical director in the building.
Let's make some noise tonight.
Super producer is ready to rock with us, and we're ready to rock with you at beautiful Jackson Stadium. The Jackson Indians, as a result of the toss, will kick away. It'll be young Mr. Adam Brown, number 24, in the red. Vashon is in the white as there's a low squibber kick. Goes over the head of a Vashon returner and will come to number 24 of the Wolverines. That being
ball picked up by number 24.
And unfortunately, they don't have him in the book. They must have just slipped him in at the last second.
Could be a freshman or somebody on their JV squad.
Let's take a look at that Jackson Indians defense brought to you by Southeast Health. Stephen Dunn, Jacob Jones are the ends of a 3-4 front line. The nose tackle is Ben Russian. Linebackers are Matt Zeller, Kyle Greenwald, Dalton Humphreys, and Devin Wolpers. The secondary safeties are Garrett Miller and Tyler Seltzer, the sophomores. The cornerbacks, Logan Wren and Brandon Wright, the juniors. And we understand Logan Wright was not a part of the game last week, a 35-9 loss against Sykeston on this field, apparently due to unspecified violation of team rules. But he's back in full effect. And away we go. And the opening carry is not there.
Courtney Curry.
Courtney Curry on the opening carry. The quarterback tonight is 6'1" junior Dion Davis, who wears number 11. Davis threw 5 touchdowns in a 40-6 victory last week against their friends from Roosevelt.
Friends, huh?
Yeah, friends like that. We do play 12-minute quarters mandated by the National Federation of High Schools. Nobody in the backfield. 5 receiver set trips to the far side. Play clock is down to 4. Back to pass is Davis, looking left. Stingle right. Comes up in the pocket. Throws right. And that one is incomplete.
Intended for number 7.
Carly Hemphill, the intended receiver, the 5'7" senior. And that'll bring up 3rd down and long. Just about a minute gone by here. This opening part of the competition. Third down and long, 12 to go. The line of gain is just past the 34. Again, the empty backfield for the Wolverines out of the Public High League. A 3-man rush. A lot of time. Stepping up in the pocket is Davis. It's up as high. It's intercepted. 1st and 10 for Jackson. Ty Seltzer with the interception at about the 39-yard line. He read that perfectly.
Absolutely. He's been hit every time he's thrown the ball. And this time he just did not have enough time to make a good decision. He got picked off.
So the first mistake tonight for the Vashon Wolverines. And that'll bring up the Jackson Indians in perfect position. And they'll have the services of Logan Wren, the junior. This is his first year as starting quarterback. And they'll be going with the power I formation. And now they've got to switch. Ty Seltzer, the sophomore, is at the quarterback. Logan Wren is at a running back. So a little bit of punishment by 4th-year coach Van Hinton. Logan Wren will make up for it, but right in his grill comes Derek Mitchell, the 6'1" junior. He is everything. He is top 3 in receiving, passing, rushing, and defense.
He's an all-around player. They should be happy to have him.
A preseason all-PHL player is Derek Mitchell of the Vashon Wolverines. A little bit later on in the show, Matter of fact, about around halftime, we'll talk about some of the interesting things that our neighbors to the north in Vashon brings to the table. Hold it on second down. Garrett Miller was carrying it up the middle, but there are a number of markers. It may be against Jackson here. No, referee is saying that somebody in Vashon was in the neutral zone.
Let's see what it is.
Referee John Luber does indeed indicate somebody in the neutral zone on Vashon, so that's a free 5.
Yeah, they start with a big hit, and then Jackson gets the penalty. So even though they're in enemy territory already, it's not a very good start right now for them.
Second and about 4 at the Vashon 33-yard line for Jackson. And we roll the beautiful pigskin footage from atop the press box here at beautiful Jackson Stadium. Oh, what a gorgeous night for football. Garrett Miller blasting up the middle on second down. And doesn't get much, maybe about the 31 if that. They'll bring up third down, they'll give them the 30, so about another 2 on the game. 10 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Beautiful view of the Cook Cape County Courthouse to our right, the sunset to our left. A nice house on hand for all the Jackson folks. The class of 1991 is in the building, and that is who John Martin, the athletic director here in Jackson, is a part of. Double receivers, and here's Logan Wren, left side. Uh-oh, he may take it to the house. 1 man to beat, 2 men to beat, down inside the 10, first down Jackson. Great piece of running by the junior.
He ran where they weren't. He got a good block on the left side. He's able to carry it.
Oh, Logan Wren making up for lost time in a hurry.
Absolutely.
Football all the way down to the 7-yard line, first and goal at that point. And Ty Seltzer, I'll tell you, he's managing the offense here quite well in place of Logan Wren to start the game.
He's done quite well so far. First 2 plays, not so much had a penalty in that big hit to start the game, but this helps.
First and goal at the 7. Oh, they just got a half the distance.
Flag on the play.
Second time that Vashon's jumped in there, and a good snap count by Seltzer.
They have had their red zone problems this year, so it was about to happen eventually.
Again, Vashon stopping a 3-game losing streak in the PHL by clobbering Roosevelt 40-6. One of the schools in the PHL dropped football before the start of the season, and that was Beaumont.
Yeah, that was been just recently.
Double receivers to the far side with an I formation. Handoff, this is Wren, up the middle. Stutter stepper to the outside. He almost gets the house. If he cuts that inside, he gets 6.
Oh, he was open inside. He just cannot quite escape those last 3 defenders.
By the way, taking a look at that front line, it's a good one. Luke Stevens and Jeff Kennett, the junior tackles. Justin LeGrand, the senior guard, with sophomore guard Nick Keyser. The junior hike into football is Max Winchester, number 52. 8:49 to go here for the first quarter. No score, but the Indians of Jackson in the red, threatening the score. Double receivers to the near side this time, those being 18 Tria Forbes and 22 Brandon Wright. Now this is Miller up the middle. He'll push. He's in. Touchdown Jackson. Just that simple.
All you do is pull it up the middle, and he's in for 6.
Just that simple, folks. They took it from their 39, and a few plays later, they're in the house, and that definitely gets the J Crew up and going. And now the wild formation here. Again, 6-0 in favor of the Jackson Indians, and they'll do this rather interesting formation that they did one time, and now timeout is called. Vashon calls the timeout here. And
timeout Wolverines.
As we stay here with 8:31 to go here for the opening quarter, we do thank each and every one of you for joining us here on mabn.net. Just a reminder, coming just a little something about what happened with both of these teams last week. As we mentioned, Vashon knocked off Roosevelt 4-6. Deion Davis had 5 touchdown passes to stop a 3-game losing streak, but Sykeston put it to Jackson 35-9, 2 touchdown runs by James Watson, and that's why Jackson sits at 1-4, representing the SEMO North. Vashon out of the Public High League 2-3. And, you know, we really haven't seen what Vashon can do as of yet as we come back to play here.
Yes, it'll be interesting to see how they do things against this, slightly weaker Jackson club.
Well, it's a lot of sophomores that are playing this season, but, they've taken their lumps. The game they should have had was the Cape Central game, and this was the same play on a 2-point conversion that for whatever reason they just loused it up, and that wound up being the difference, 14-12 in favor of the Tigers, who are undefeated at 4-0 and playing tonight over at St. Charles West in a battle of unbeatens. That would be something if Central comes back this way with a 5-0 record for the second straight season.
That would be interesting. It'd be great to after coming off the winless year and the one-win year.
Adam Brown on the extra point goes right into the man, and that is good. We've got 8:31 to go here for the first quarter.
Wolverine 0.
7-0, the Jackson Indians. Leading the Vashon Wolverines by the score of 7-0. You're watching Southeast Missouri High School football here on MABN.net. And while we have a few moments here, just like to remind the fans that tonight's game is brought to you by Southeast Health. At Southeast Health, the difference is in how you're treated. Very special hello to our good friends over at Southeast Health, Jay Woltz and Key Whitworth. Thanks again for supporting our ability to bring the fans all the great action all across the land. We're back to action here as the Indians, you see they're in the red. They're set to kick away once again. Adam Brown to do the honors.
Adam Brown will tee it up for the Indians. Derek Mitchell for the Wolverines.
Back to receive for Vashon will be Derek Mitchell and the mysterious number 24. And away we go. It's another squibber down the middle. Over one head, number 24 fumbles the football to the hands of Mitchell at his 20. 20 runs in a one-man and trying to slide out. And that's it.
Well, that would have been epic if he got out of that one. He almost scooped out of it.
Maybe gets a yard.
That would have been gnarly. So first and 10 at that point. .8:23 to go here for the first quarter. And last time out, Vashon threw an interception. And it got returned back to him in a few plays. And first salvo on the board for Jackson in the hands of a 2-yard run by Garrett Miller. Let's see what Dion Davis does this time. Empty backfield again, low snap. He'll throw it to the side. He's got number 32, Tyler Lomax, gets out of one. About a yard gain on the play. The tackle that time by the senior linebacker, Devin Wilpers, number 80, second down.
He almost took a sack, but he managed to find receiver. And he almost got a fumble, too, so kind of a risky play.
On the play. It's going to bring up second down and 9 yards to go.
Second down, 7:55 to go, 9 yards to go. Ball's at the 25. Early going here in this non-conference action. Vashon in the white with the blue. Coming up with the traditional I double slot formation. Dotting the I will be Lomax. Lomax will get the call, but he will get immediately tackled in the backfield by Jacob Jones, the senior defensive end.
It seems like this Vashon offensive line really had some problems tonight with Jackson's defensive line.
They'll bring up third down.
They'll bring up third down, a ball back to the 21, a loss of 4 on the play. And the clock runs with 7:15 to go. I tell you, whatever happened to Jackson the last couple of weeks, they're looking a lot better this week in the early going.
Yeah, they have looked better. Their defensive line's getting the quarterback, getting pressure, and they scored in their last drive just pretty well.
Coming up on 7 minutes for the first quarter. Again, the I double slot formation. Now goes to a spread with a blocking back being Lomax. Davis back to pass. The rush is coming through the middle. The catch is made. Coming through the middle this time is number 3, Brandon Jones. He is clocked by Ty Seltzer and company. Fourth down. Nowhere to go.
The number 3.
He got the ball, but once he got it, he was surrounded by red.
I mean, they are lowering the move on these kids.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty big hits so far in this one.
So that'll bring up fourth down. That'll bring out the punting unit. At 6:25 and counting. It'll be Derek Mitchell to punt away. Logan Wren back to receive.
Derek Mitchell will punt it out of there.
For the Jackson Indians, who come in 1-4. Good snap. Here comes Mitchell with a decent punt this time. And Wren gets away from it. as the ball will be down right back at the 28-yard line. That's where they'll kick things off here for this next run. .6:02 to go here for the first quarter. And Jackson now on their own side of the field. Let's see if they can put another sustained drive together like they did last time. Again, Ty Seltzer is the quarterback of record tonight. Logan Rand is in the backfield, and now Garrett Miller blasting up the middle for a few yards. The sophomore fullback Garrett Miller has been very impressive among the young core this season for Jackson.
Yeah, he's big and he's got some decent speed. He's got the trucking power that you would look for in that position.
I'll bring him second down. Colton Crawford steps
4
out.
yards on the play. Second down, 6 yards to go.
Interesting system that Jackson is using tonight. You know those placards that they hold up in the college level?
Yeah.
Jackson's using that system tonight.
So we'll see duck and then a lion logo from Detroit.
Oh,
and
my
then
gosh, it is funny.
Maybe a sailboat.
Logan Wren almost fumbles the football, but he gets ahead of steam. Gets to the outside, first down and more. Around the 45.
Logan Wren run hard.
I think Logan Wren might have a career as a running back as opposed to a quarterback.
Yeah, he's done quite well in the position tonight. He's got some really positive yards.
First and 10 for Jackson. The football now up to the 47 with 5:20 remaining, and they're threatening to add a second score here in the early going. They are looking much better than they've done the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, they've had a couple first downs and some good drives so far. It's still first quarter.
5:15 remaining. A slot to the near side, now 2 slots with an I formation. Looking at about 8 or 9 in the box. Again, this is Rand on the carry. He'll get stopped for a loss of the ball. Everybody and their grandma coming in for Vashon. The first man in on the tackle is number 22, Siobhan Davis, the 6'1 junior defensive back. So a lot of run support from the secondary. Second down, about 12 to go. The football back to the 45-yard line. Clock running with 4:45 for the first quarter. A beautiful night here in Jackson, Missouri. We're glad you could come along here on MABN.net. The second half of the season begins tonight, and a push toward the district playoffs, which are weeks 8, 9, and 10. Play action. This is Seltzer. He throws outside. He's got Miller out in the open across the midfield line, pushed a couple of tacklers. But not enough for a first down just yet. Great play action that time by Seltzer to forward the middle of the line.
Yeah, he's able to buy some time and get the ball to his outside receiver. Just didn't quite get the yards that they were hoping for just then.
Tyler Lomax again in on the tackle. The football now up to the Vashon 47. So 3rd and 4 to go. Then Jackson able to convert their first third down try this evening. Clock is running with 3:53. 10 seconds on the play clock. Now down to 5. Double receivers to the far side. Ooh, and almost a motion there. This is Rand trying to duck to the outside. He ain't going nowhere. Lomax right on him. Right on him.
Rand on the carry. He'll lose a couple, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
They've had a couple tackles for loss on Vashon's side. They'll need more, though, if they want to get back in it.
I'll bring up 4th down. Decisions. 3:29 for the opening quarter. And it looks like it'll be Seltzer back to punt. Back to receive for
Ty Seltzer will punt it.
Vashon. A bit of confusion. Derek Mitchell and a couple of other guys. Wow. This looks ugly for Vashon. Seltzer with the punt. A good one. Spiraling. Angle out of bounds right around the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 23.
Be out of bounds right around the 23-yard line.
So a decent punt for young Mr. Seltzer. And that's where we'll clock things in just a little bit. Just a reminder, tonight's game brought to you by the great folks at Auto Trim and Design on South Kings Highway in Cape Girardeau. 800-866-8558. Auto Trim and Design. Get wrapped up for your image. We come back to play here. Alvin Washington alongside E.J. Norman. Cole rocketed at beautiful Jackson Stadium with exactly 3 minutes to go. Jackson up 7-0 on Vashon St. Louis. Spread formation with a blocking back being Lomax. Lomax play action. This is Davis. Throws. He's got Mitchell. Around the 25. Past the 30. Oh, he's gone. Maybe 50. 40, knocked out of bounds by Sisson, first down. Wow, that is what Derek Mitchell brings to the Vashon Wolverines on the outside.
Some good moves after he caught. He's able to get around the defenders. He did have some blocking, so he could go further.
Boy, he almost took that one to the house. Instead, he gets knocked out at the 33-yard line. And that's about a gain of 43 yards for the junior preseason All-PHL selection. So 1st and 10 at that point, and Vashon now in Jackson territory. Let's see what they do with it here. Could they possibly tie this contest up? Again, the spread formation, double receivers either side with Lomax the blocking back. Looking at the base 3-4. Man-to-man nickel. Play action. Davis back to pass. Up across the middle. Up, intercepted by Seltzer again. This time at the 18. And he'll stop it there. Boy. Ty Seltzer must know where Deion Davis is going to throw that football.
He made a tackle on the last play, and then he picks that one off.
How about that defense?
Tell you, Jackson is starting to feel it now. But they've got a tough stretch coming up after this week because they're at Farmington for another SEMO North Conference game, and that almost wraps up the conference. The following week, they're at Poplar Bluff for the first of 3 games in Class 5 District 1. Then they've got Seckman here on the 21st for Senior Day, and then they're at Rockwood Summit October 27th. That's not going to be an easy test.
Yeah, this is kind of a must-win for them if they want to get some momentum for that the rest of the schedule.
Flags are flying here. Let's see what the heck happened.
I think it's pretty obvious.
No, they're going to put it against. They're going to put it against Vashon again in the neutral zone. You have to stay out of that neutral zone, son.
So it can't be a little hyper if you're on the defensive line because you could move unlike the offensive line.
Come on, man.
5-yard penalty.
You still gotta wait though.
2:40 remaining here in the opening quarter. That's a free 5 yards. They'll put the football down with the 37-yard line. 1st and 5 at that point. Double receivers to the far side with an I formation. It is Wren dotting the I behind Miller. We're just about set to go. Our referee John Luber just trying to make sure everything is on the up and up. Now we're set to go. On the handoff, this is Miller up the middle near a first down.
Garrett Miller crosses the 40 up to the 42-yard line.
The offensive line of Jackson giving our running backs a really good push this evening.
Yeah, they have gone back to that I formation because they think they have personnel to do it, and it's paid off tonight so far, even though it might be questionable for the last few games.
Miller gets on 5, first down. So here we go again, kids. Double receivers to the far side being Forbes and Wright. I formation, Miller in front of Wren, looking at it. 8 in the box. He'll give it to Miller again. Said, stop us if you can. Miller for a tough 3-4 yards again. I'll tell you, this kid's going to be a tough one the next couple of years.
Absolutely. He pushes the line very well. Close handy.
Gain of 4, second down.
4 on the gain, second down football at the 47-yard line. About the 47. Clock running under 2, call it 1:55. Good to see the fans out full force on a beautiful night here at the end of September. Here we go. Double receivers to the near side this time with an I formation. Again, stacking 8 in the box. Play action. This is Seltzer throws down. A man whooping is Steve Dunn. He's running the football and gets the first down.
He got tipped and he somehow caught it. They managed to hold on to it as he's going down. So worked just fine.
Great play that time by the junior and Steve. I don't know how he caught on to that in traffic, but he did, and he gets it across the 30 to the 29. And another Jackson first down in Vashon territory. I tell you, one of these days, Jackson is going to wake up and understand the legacy that they have, because it's a long one. I mean, they've been to the state playoffs numerous times. They've been to the state championship numerous times. Everybody going to the training table. Who blinked first? It is Jackson this time. They go back 5.
I believe it was one of the running backs.
Yep, the fullback jumped a little too quick that time.
1st and 15.
So 1st and 15, about the 34-yard line with 1:18 remaining here in the opening quarter. Again, the lone scorer is a Garrett Miller 2-yard run after the Ty Seltzer interception. As a matter of fact, Ty Seltzer, who's the quarterback, has 2 picks tonight. Double receivers to the near side. Wright and Forbes, the receivers. They'll hand off to Wren. Wren cuts back to the middle. Slice and dice and can't get inside the sticks. As we've crossed about a minute to go here for the quarter. The tackle in play by number
3.
Looks like number 45. Nope, he's not on the list either. They must have slipped these kids on here right as we went to broadcast.
And didn't bother to tell us.
Well, number 45 definitely gets a mention on this one. 43 seconds and counting. Play clock down to 10. They got to hurry up. Now, looks like it's Logan Wren that'll get back into the swing of things. So I guess he's had his 10-play purgatory, and he'll take it himself. Coming to the near side. And right there is Lomax. I tell you, I am impressed with this kid, Tyler Lomax of Vashon, just scraping side to side as the quarter ends.
He's got some speed. He can easily get from sideline to sideline and still make a good tackle.
Final 12 minutes of the floor, and that'll take us to the break.
And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Last 3 seconds, and 2-1 and done. So the first quarter is out the door. A Garrett Miller 2-yard run. This is where we are. Jackson 7, Vashon nothing. This is Southeast Missouri High School football on the new MAPN.
How about them Wolverines over there?
At Mid-America Sports, we continue to ask the question, what does Friday night look like?
He is met. He is dropped by Jacob Campbell. Here he goes. 20, 10, 5, touchdown Jackson!
From the field to the locker room and all in between.
Moving, grooving, shaking, banking. He is in. Touchdown Jackson!
Mid-America Sports, MAPN.net. We are Friday night. At Mid-America Sports, we continue to ask the question, what does Friday night look like?
He is met. He is dropped by Jacob Campbell. Here he goes. 20, 10, 5, touchdown Jackson!
From the field to the locker room and all in between.
Moving, grooving, shaking, banking. He is in. Touchdown Jackson!
Mid-America Sports, MAPN.net. We are Friday night. At Mid-America Sports, we continue to ask the question.
Back here on MAPN.net. For those of you just joining us, you see the score at the bottom of the screen. Jackson leading Vashon 7-0. Here as the second quarter begins from here in Jackson Stadium. Alvin Washington alongside E.J. Norman. Cold rocking the beach and rocking the flavor. It is a beautiful night for football, to say the least, here in Central Cape Girardeau County.
Yeah, it's time fall's coming, but nice little break from all the really cold stuff we're going to get.
Logan Wren for Jackson in the red has the quarterback reins. He's got 2 men in front of him. Gets past them. Oh, never mind that. Right there in his grill, the double nickel.
Stop behind the line of
Kenneth
scrimmage,
Harrell, the 5'11
4th
sophomore. He slashed in there like old Lawrence Taylor way back in the day.
Making that comparison already.
And it was a 3rd down play, so now it's 4th down on the Southeast South scoreboard. How about this? Central already down 14-0 against St. Charles West after the first quarter.
Ooh.
That's a big drop for Central.
That's their asbestos, too, and they came back. So.
Well, that's the biggest deficit they've been down against all year.
That's true, too. I'm trying to think positive there. That's my alumni.
Play clock down to 5 as they're going to go for it on 4th down. Ran back to pass, rolling to his right. Sees a hole, looking for it. Downfield, up and caught!
Oh,
man!
wow.
You can't be that more wide open.
He had it. He had it.
Nick Cooper had it right in his hands in right field, and he dropped it just like Carl Crawford.
Ooh, just like it, yeah.
Hey, you got to make the plays when they're right in front of you.
Not to mention the fact that he's wide open, so he could have caught it clean and just walked in.
Literally.
Could have waltzed in.
Instead, it's his turnover on downs. And Vashon, another opportunity to tie this ball game, but they have 2 turnovers from the hands of Deion Davis, number 11, the quarterback in white. He's got the I double slot formation. Lomax dots the I. And it's Lomax that gets the call. Big hole in the middle. He's gone. Bye-bye.
Nope.
See you later. This is where the afterburners. But can Garrett Miller catch him before the end zone?
Nope.
That's a no, Ghost Rider. Touchdown. Vashon, 64 yards
Touchdown,
for Tyler
Wolverine.
Lomax. And the Vashon Wolverines of the Public Eye League are right back in
Tyler
this.
Lomax.
Great blocking up front, and then he just ran right through the linebackers. They didn't have a chance.
Wow. This is what you... That was a heck of a run by Tyler Lomax. 5'7", 166-pound senior running back, also preseason All-PHL. And, strangely enough, they've got a kicking game. It's going to come from the foot of Derek Mitchell. I told you he was all everything. Or is this Tyler Lomax? Oh, excuse me. Derek Mitchell is holding. Tyler Lomax is going to use his left foot to try and tie this ball game. 10:51 remains here for the second quarter. Now let's see what this kid's got. There's a high snap. The kick is up. It's blocked by guess who?
Kick is no good.
I don't know.
Ty Seltzer.
Wolverine 6.
But give Tyler Lomax a 64-yard run to put Vashon within 7-6 against Jackson. As we're here on MAPN.net. It is Southeast Missouri High School football brought to you by Southeast Health. The Cancer Center, like never before, is now here. It's the new Southeast Cancer Center just off of I-55 at the Shawnee Parkway Route 74 exit. For more information, go online at sehealth.org. Southeast Health, the difference is in how you're treated. I tell you, once Tyler Lomax got through that first line of defense, there was nobody there to get him.
No. Once he got through the linebackers, he was too fast to catch. He did get tackled in the end zone, but that doesn't stop anything.
Once the ball crosses the plane, it's 6 on the board. Back to action here as Lomax will kick away. Matter of fact, not Lomax, it's actually Brandon Jones, the freshman.
Will tee it up
So
for the
Brandon
Wolverines.
Jones will take care of kicking duties here.
Brandon Wright.
Brandon
Garrett
Wright
Miller.
and Garrett Miller back to receive the kick, and we're about set to go. Away we go. Nice low lining kick, and nobody there to get it. And picking it up. Oh, wow, here comes Miller. He almost used the blocker to
Garrett
take it
Miller
down the
picking
field, but
that
it
ball
gets
up,
stopped
running
about the
across
35.
line.
They
First
tried to
and
stiff arm the
10.
guy, and he managed to grab him and hold him down at the same time.
10:47 to go here. 7-6. Jackson leading Vashon in Southeast Missouri High School football. Next week, it is all Cape Central all the time for the month of October. We're coming over to New Tiger Stadium as the Poplar Bluff Mules come in for a SEMO North game. We'll be on the air with pregame at 6:45. Kicks off is at 7. It's right here on MAPN.net, the new Mid-America Sports.
That's always a good game.
On the carry, this is Colton Propper. Takes one tackle and gets about 4 yards out of it. Colton Propper, the sophomore. That's a tough customer there.
Yeah, he took the
Up to
first
the
one pretty well. He was able to
41-yard
spin
line.
off, but carry upfield just for
Gained
a
about
few
4 yards on
yards.
the play. Second down.
The one thing about Colton Propper is he's had his share of fumbles throughout the course of the season. And you know, as a young running back who's being given the responsibility to carry the load, you got to hold on to that football. That's what killed him against Cape Central a couple of weeks back.
Not to mention Cape Central game. Also the first game against, I think, Christian O'Fallon. Yeah, they fumbled that game too. They fumbled on the goal line. That is like one of the biggest no-nos in football.
There was two of them. Oh, here comes a man right back. Here's the throw downfield. Oh! Stephen Dunn almost had that one in the backfield.
Pass is
But
incomplete.
right
Intended
in
for
the
Stephen
grill
Dunn.
of Logan Wren was 51 Malik Joseph, the 6'2", 205-pound junior defensive end, came through untouched.
Third down.
He gave her a touch and almost strapped him down for a sack way in the back of the backfield. And almost had a pick there too.
When we come to the end of the first half, on the Southeast Health Halftime Report, we'll talk a little bit about our friends from Vashon High School. And there's a very interesting history that this crew brings to the mix a number of levels. We'll talk about them when we get to the break during the Southeast Health halftime report. Right now, 9:59, and do we have something wrong? We have timeout Jackson.
Timeout Indians.
So we'll take ourselves a short break here. Jackson 7, Vashon 6. This is Southeast Missouri High School football on MBN.net.
What does Friday night look like?
He is met. He is dropped by Jacob Campbell. Here he goes. 20, 10, 5. Touchdown Jackson!
From the field to the locker room and all in between.
Moving, grooving, shaking, banking. He is in. Touchdown Jackson!
Mid-America Sports, MABN.net. We are Friday night. At Mid-America Sports, we continue to ask the question, what does Friday night look like?
He is met. He is dropped by Jacob Campbell. Here he goes. 20, 10, 5. Touchdown Jackson!
From the field to the locker room and all in between.
Moving, grooving, shaking, banking. He is in. Touchdown Jackson!
Mid-America Sports, MABN.net.
And we're back here on MABN.net. Third down in a little bit, and Logan Wren ain't going to get the first down. And again in his face is 51.
No gain on the play. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Boy, they are scraping sideline to sideline, this Vashon defense.
They got some speed. They got some strength, too. They can tackle. That's caused Jackson to another fourth down.
No doubt Van Hitt, the fourth-year head coach of Jackson, is going to be looking at this defensive alignment and see what kind of adjustments he can make in the second half. 9:32 to go. Ty Seltzer back to punt away for Jackson.
Out of there.
Look like it's Mitchell and the mystery number 6 man. Back to receive. Oh, gosh. Ooh. Everybody on top of the training table now. Ooh. Man.
Seems like Jackson's the ball, and it's one penalty on one side, another on the other for a couple plays.
Somebody say, hey, he did it. No, he did it. No, he did it.
Yeah, it's just a bigger point in contest sometimes.
It looks like class at around fourth hour. Nobody knows who did it, so they're just like, he did it. Looks like Vashon did it.
And that'll be a 5-yard penalty against the Wolverines.
Will it be enough for a first down, however? The verdict says no. They're going to be short by about maybe a half yard. Now the question is, do you want...
And that's going to bring up fourth down. And about a
do you want to go for it here? Or do you want to kick it again? Vashon says, wait a minute, that ain't the right spot. And here comes the head linesman over to make sure that the spot is where it's supposed to be. It looks like it's about maybe the 47. It should be at the 46, about maybe a little bit back.
Yeah, at least a yard back at least.
No. They'll keep it where it is. Or are they going to measure this? Okay. Wow, this is an interesting turn of events.
We had some confused refs on the field, apparently.
All right, so our head linesman comes over. And how about this? This is a first down. This is a first down. Or they're going to say short. First down, Jackson. Wow. Okay. Never mind that wildness.
Okay, it did look a little long.
Fourth down conversion by penalty in the books. Let's move it back to one. Let's roll the beautiful pigskin footage with 9:18 to go for the first half. That has to be the wildest turn of events I have seen in my life. Hey, but if it works for the kids, it works for me too.
Yeah, the enemy makes a mistake. You just let him do it.
Ty Seltzer back at quarterback. He's got the eye. Double receivers to the far side. Logan Wren back at running back with Garrett Miller at the fullback position. Looks like I got about maybe 8 in the box. Now 9. Here we go. 9:15 and rolling. Seltzer under center. Play action. He'll hand off to Wren. Stopped in the backfield, and boy, Vashon said, "Oh
hand
no,
off
you
to Wren.
don't."
Goes nowhere.
Right on that tackle again, number 51, Malik Joseph. tell you, I am impressed with this Vashon defense. I am very impressed.
Yeah, they gave up a bit of a touchdown drive to start with. And yeah, I think they're just kind of getting their groove, and now they seem like they're starting to settle in a little more.
They remind me a little bit of another team I used to cover back home in Chicago, the Hubbard Greyhounds, who went from obscurity to being one of the big dogs of Illinois football for close to 18 years. This is Garrett Miller on a second down. He'll get back inside the sticks.
Garrett Miller will get about 5 yards on the play.
Again, Joseph in on the tackle. He was aided on the play by number 50, Denzel Ward.
And that's going to bring up third down with about 9 yards to go.
Defensive tackle. That'll bring up third down at about 9. Clock running 8:13 for the quarter. Ran back in at quarterback. So it looks like they're going to play a little music quarterbacks this evening, trying to give Vashon a little bit few more looks.
Yeah, why not? Keep guessing.
Interesting call there. Now some confusion on Jackson's side. 3 receivers shotgun. Play clock down to 1, and hold it. They called time.
It was a bad snap anyway, so they should be thankful.
Not out Indian.
Yeah, they should be thankful for that one. 7:46 for the second quarter. Keep it right here. And just a reminder, coming up next week.
All right, we don't want to forget about the class
Head back over to New Tiger Stadium.
Let's hear it for the class of 91 over there on the
taking
other
on the
side.
Poplar Bluff Mules. That's a contest.
Big weekend.
We're on the air at 6:45 on Friday,
Starting off
October
with
7th.
tonight. I'm sure there's somewhere tomorrow night.
And the kickoff will be about 15 minutes thereafter at 7 o'clock. Do tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend to join us. For Southeast Missouri High School football, we'll be tracking Cape Central throughout the month of October, including a big game October 21st at Sykeston Stadium. A game that could possibly decide either the Seymour Lawrence title or positioning in Class 4 District 1.
That could wind up being a very big game for them.
But first, Poplar Bluff and Cape Central coming up for you next week, right here on MABN.net, the new Mid-America Sports. Here we go, 3rd and 9 at the 48. Shotgun, double receivers, and double blocking backs. Man is coming through. Garrett Miller with the catch. Miller sliding through. First down, Moore to the near side. One man to beat. Down inside the red zone. Good catch and run by Garrett Miller, the sophomore.
On the screen pass.
Did a good job to find out where the defenders were.
He
He was able to cut right and get some more yards.
And that's another Jackson Indian. First down.
All the way to the 19-yard line. Pick up of 33 yards on the screen pass to Garrett Miller. First and 10 at that point. Clock stopped momentarily with 7:35 for the first quarter, first half now. Three receivers now in a shotgun formation with 2 blocking backs. Handoff up the middle. This is Nick Cooper. That's it. Second down.
Nick Cooper.
Cooper.
No gain.
Brought down in a crumpled heap. First man in on the tackle was 71, Deontay Turner, the 6'1", 285-pound two-way tackle. That's a big boy there. Second down. No gain on the play. Ball at the 19-yard line. Clock running 7:08. Again, shotgun formation, Proffer and Miller. And, who went first this time? The Training Table Award. And there's been a lot of them this first half.
They're pointing number 50 on Vashon.
That's what they're looking at. It is encroachment against Vashon. I believe that's 4 on them this half.
I think so. They're going to have a serious talking block.
I mean, they are piling them on ugly.
And the football on the 14-yard line.
Football's at the 14, so second and 5 at that point. This is the closest that Jackson has been in quite some time since that opening drive.
Yeah, a lot of 3 and outs and that 1/4 and out off that horrible drop pass.
3 receivers doubles to the far side. One of the men into the mix now, number 20, Levi Rutherford. Second and 5. And off. Whoa, Crawford. There it is. Wait, we got a flag on the play, too. There is a flag in the mix of that, and that's what we were just talking about on Colton Crawford.
It might have been a hold on Jackson.
It is. That's going to be
Holding
the
against the Indians.
That's going to be the decline. And, you know, this is where Colton Prophet
And the Wolverines will take over.
And in the
On the
offseason,
16-yard
work on
line.
his carries, because something like that, you're that close to the goal line, you got to be on point every time.
You know, his teammates would like to give him the ball, make him hold on to it, while they maybe punch him a little. See, they should keep him hold on, dropping the ball.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Vashon at their own 16-yard line with 6:55 to go for the first half. Now the question is, can Vashon take the lead here off the turnover? It is Lomax dotting the I double slot formation, looking at the base 3-4. Jackson flexing a little bit on the front line. Here's Lomax on the carry, and he is stopped for a short gain. I tell you, Lomax is doing that one thing that all good running backs do: keep the feet moving. That time managed to get the 64-yard.
Yeah, you lean in, and even if your torso is being grabbed by other defenders, then you gotta keep those legs moving in case you do manage to get out of that.
6:33 to go. A 3-yard gain for Lomax. Second down. Clock running with 6:25. Again, when we come to the Southeast Health halftime report, we'll talk a little bit about our friends from Vashon and a very interesting history that they bring to us. And now, with the play clock running down under 5 seconds, Deon Davis says, I need 60 to talk about it, so we'll take it with him. We have 6:14 to go here for the second quarter. Vashon trying to cut it to a 7-6 Jackson lead. This is Southeast Missouri High School football.
We are Friday night. At Mid-America Sports, we continue to ask the question, what does Friday night look like?
He is met. He is dropped by Jacob Campbell. Here we go. 20, 10, 5, touchdown Jackson!
From the field to the locker room and all in between.
Moving, grooving, shaking, banking. He is in. Touchdown Jackson!
Mid-America Sports, MABN.net. We are Friday night. At Mid-America Sports, we continue to ask the question, what does Friday night look like?
He is met. He is dropped by Jacob Campbell. Here he goes. 20, 10, 5, touchdown Jackson!
From the field. Back here on MABN.net. 2nd and 7 for Vashon, down 7-6. Deon Davis airing it out all the way downtown. Stephen does right in the mix of it, and he blocks it away. The intended receiver that time, number 7, Carly Hemphill.
I was looking at the safety. It looked like it might get picked, but
Defended by Devin Wolpers. Third down.
That's correct. That was actually Devin Wolpers, number 80. He's actually number 80. Stephen Dunn is number 8. But Wolpers played that very perfectly because it kind of hung up at about the last second around the 40-yard line. I bring up 3rd and 7, and right now, Vashon is 1 for 5 on 3rd down conversions this evening. It's a key one here to keep them in the contest. They're only down 1 point. 6:08 to go. Shotgun 4. Receivers double wide to either side. Lomax is the blocking back. Now back to passes. Davis has a rush coming in from the middle. It's up. It is picked. Almost picked off again by Ty Seltzer. And I tell you, Ty Seltzer has had Deon Davis' number in the middle of the field.
it's like he's been watching his eyes the whole time. It just follows the ball everywhere it goes.
That's now 1 for 6 on 3rd downs, and that'll bring up 4th down. And it'll be Mitchell again back to punt with 6:03 to go for the quarter. Logan Wren back to receive right about the midfield stripe.
Logan Wren.
7-6 your score here in the second quarter. Low snap for Mitchell. He almost gets it blocked. Wren at his 49. Comes to the near side. Now to the 45, to the 40. And out of bounds around that point. 1st and 10 for Jackson.
And he gets about
Tonight's ball game brought to you by Southeast Health. At Southeast Health, the difference is in how you're treated. Also by Auto Trim and Design. It's on South Kings Highway in Cape Girardeau. 800-866-8558. Tell you, after those two scores by both Jackson and Vashon, kind of stagnating a little bit here on the offensive side of the football.
Yeah, it's kind of slow. It looked like it might be a fairly high-scoring first half, but no one scored since last few plays ago.
Handoff. This is ran up the middle. Lyson for maybe about a yard or so. Second down. Clock running with 5:45.
Ran on the carry. He'll get a yard or two.
Get you some scores in a little bit on the Southeast Health area scoreboard, including a key one up in the Gateway City as Cape Central trying to keep their undefeated streak alive. They got a tough customer in St. Charles West to deal with, and St. Charles West remembers that 47-0 drubbing last year at homecoming over at Houck Stadium. A game earlier this week, Crystal City knocked off St. Vincent 26-18. That was in the Jeffco Conference. Meanwhile, play action. This is Tyler Sisser up for Stephen Dunn, and it is nearly picked off.
We've seen a lot of almost picks in this one.
Continuing the Southeast South scoreboard, Sykeston 14, New Madrid County nothing, end of one. Farmington only a field goal on Poplar Bluff at the end of one, 3-0. St. Charles West again leading Cape Central 14-0. Chaffee leading East Prairie at the end of one, 7-0. No score end of one between Portageville and Scott City. That's amazing.
That's interesting after what we saw Scott City last week in Chaffee.
Well, Travis Phillips is the name to watch over there. We go third down. Shotgun formation. Double receivers to the near side. Back to pass Logan Wren this time. A man in his face. He's got Garrett Miller again. Can he turn on the afterburners? Yes, he can. He's got a couple of runners in front of him. He could take this one to the house. He's almost gone. He's punching his way, and he's down at the 1-yard line. Wow, what a run onto the catch by Garrett Miller.
He probably should have had a few times. Maybe I should drag some defenders down to the 1-yard line.
Wow, that is a 38-yard reception by Garrett Miller. And that puts Jackson in striking distance of extending this 7-6 lead with 4:54 to go for the first half. I tell you, Garrett Miller, I like his field vision.
Yeah, me too. You can see where his blocks are, and he seems to know where they're not, too.
Let's see if he gets the second score of the night for the Indians. He's in front of Logan Wren. He'll get the call. He fumbles the football, and that is a touch. No. Second red zone fumble in as many possessions for Jackson. You cannot do that.
And that is horrible right there. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about that. I'm actually speechless that he did it again.
Luckily for Jackson, the football is up to the 1 because the man who grabbed the fumble came out of the end zone, scooped it up, and came up to the 1-yard line.
He should have stayed there.
Just fall on it in the end zone. That's all you need to do. You can get 20 yards out of it.
Yeah, often you fall down, you don't get anything, but you fall in the end zone with the ball, you go to the 20.
First and 10 at the 1 for Vashon. They got to get it out of the end zone quickly. It's Lomax deep in the backfield. He's about maybe 5 or 6 yards deep. And you know Jackson's smelling 2-pointer here. Under center goes Davis for Vashon in the white. He'll hand off to the fullback. Uh-oh. Wow. Good open field tackle by Wolpers on the would-be carrier, number 26, Courtney Curry, the 5'8 senior fullback.
Kevin Wolpers on the tackle for the Indians.
Second down. Football now up to the 3-yard line, a couple of yards on the game. So they'll try to give themselves a little bit more room for Derek Mitchell to punt away. Continuing the Southeast Health area scoreboard. Second quarter, Dexter leading Charleston 27-0. Yee!
Dexter's had some pretty big wins this year.
Chaffee right now leading East Prairie 21-0. Late second quarter. Now the carry. This is Lomax, almost a safety.
Lomax on the carry.
Seltzer and company stopping them right about the line of scrimmage. But Chaffee, I tell you, this has been a turnaround season for them, with Tyson Estes carrying most of the load.
They've had pretty good running game so far. I think Scott City was a bit of a setback, but other than that, they look pretty well.
3:30 for the second quarter. The football back to the 2-yard line. Scott City right now 12-6 over Portageville. How about that?
They're coming back.
Kennett 20-19, end of 1. 3:09 to go here. First half, 7-6 in favor of Jackson. Now on the play action, this is Davis looking left, looking right. Man in his face, ball is up. It is caught!
Wow.
What the? Are you kidding me?
Ball is caught.
Barely caught it right over the defender's head.
I want to say that's Anthony McAtee. Nope, that's McAtee on the sideline.
2-yard line.
Whoever the mystery number 6 guy is made a great catch over the head of Logan Wren, who if he looks up one time, he either bats that away or he said it got a pick 6.
It looked like it would be pick number 3 for Vashon quarterback tonight. Managed to find him somehow.
Football's at the 31. That's a 29-yard pickup on that play. So some breathing room for the Wolverines out of the Public High League. Double receivers in the shotgun on 1st and 10 with 2:40 to go. Now, rolling to his right. Here's a quick throw. It's up for Mitchell. He's got the catch, and he ducks down as he makes 2 defenders run into each other. That brings us 2nd down. About maybe a 5-yard gain on the play. Jacob Jones is in on the tackle. 2:20 to go. I tell you, where would this score be right now if Colton Proffer and Garrett Miller don't fumble the football in the red zone?
It'd probably be 21-6, Jackson.
Easily. Coming up on 2 minutes to go. We see our great marketing director, Anthony Sinks, in the building, joining us here on top of the rooftop. We hope you enjoyed tonight's game as well. It's been a very interesting first half, to say the least. Davis back to pass again. It almost intercepted again. Boy, that could have been a bigger Christmas gift for the Jackson linebackers. The man that could have had it was 99 Matt Zilla, the junior linebacker. I mean, right in his wheelhouse.
Pick number 3 is coming sometime. It should have been one of the last 2 throws.
3rd down and 6 for Vashon. They are 1 for 6 on 3rd this evening. Let's see what they do here. Double receivers either side. Shotgun formation again. Looking at the nickel prevent. Davis back to pass. Rush is coming. Cavalry is on his back. The throw downfield. Caught and 1st down. Catch is made by them again. Mr. number 6.
He's got some serious receiving yards tonight by the end of the catch.
And we understand. But we'll get confirmation of who number 6 is. But this kid's putting on up some yards right now. I mean, some major yards. Again, the double receivers one more time. Back to pass. The throw across the middle. Oh! Got to catch those. Devin Herndon, the 5'6" junior, missed that one.
On the defense.
And we understand the man who's caught the last couple of big passes for Vashon, wearing number 6, is Marvin Gilmore. And Gilmore's made some couple of good plays on this drive.
He's been a happy Gilmore so far.
Amen. 1:36 to go. Vashon trying to take the lead before the half. There you see them in the white and blue. Get you a score from up in the Gateway City with Cape Central in just a little bit. Oh, man, another good catch that time. It's number 7, Carly Hemphill, across the midfield stripe, just short of the 45, and they're going to go to no huddle. At halftime, St. Charles West shutting out Cape Central 17-0. So some major adjustments have to be made on the Tiger side.
Yeah, they're on some trouble so far.
3rd down, double receiver shotgun again. Back to pass is Davis, and he's got Lomax in the flat. Can he get the 1st down? No, sir. Matt Zilla right there to meet him about a yard short. 4th down as we're underneath the final minute.
4th and 1.
But Vashon's been moving the football pretty good in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, you know, they'd like to end this with at least a field goal if they can. At least make it the lead before they go into the locker rooms.
They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They do have one timeout left. Back to pass is Davis. Got good protection to the outside. Mitchell is stopped! He is stopped! Right there in his grill to deny him Brandon Wright. 1st down Jackson. Great open field play by the junior defensive back.
Great tackle. It gives the Indians the ball in a decent spot.
And we do have ourselves a downed Vashon player here. It looks like that's 65. If I believe that is the number. That's DeMarco Stallings, the 6'5" junior offensive tackle. He's favoring, looks like, his right leg there as trainers come out to attend to him. But, you know, going back to that last play there, you know, Derek Mitchell, he catches that ball a little bit further out in space. He gets the 1st down, but Brandon Wright, recognizing the fact that he's going to be out that way, stood him
All right, pull out those blue tickets.
Absolutely. He stuck up to him, and he was able to get that ball over for a turnover on down.
For those of you just joining us, we're here at Jackson Stadium in Jackson, Missouri. It's the 1-4 Jackson Indians, who are number 19 in the area according to SEMOSportsWeb.com. They're taking on the Vashon Wolverines, coming off of a big win against Roosevelt last week. They are now 2-3 on the season. Tonight's game brought to you by Southeast Health and by Auto Trim and Design. I'm Alvin Washington alongside E.J. Norman. Coming up at the half, it is the Southeast Health halftime report. We'll talk a little bit about our friends from Vashon, a very storied history, one that is intertwined not only here in Missouri but all across the St. Louis system. And you'll be surprised at some of the alumni that comes from Vashon as we see young number 65 DeMarco Stallings. It looks like his night is done.
Yeah, he's being helped off the field. He's favored, I think, his right leg. So
that is not a good sign there for the Vashon Wolverines.
Yeah, it doesn't look good at all.
And Stallings is helped off the field on what looks to be a very, very bad sprain on the right leg. 34.9 remains. Jackson on the tackle gets the football back and an opportunity to put this one in the end zone, but they can ill afford another red zone goof up.
No, they can't. They got to get to the red zone and score, because that's what the point of the red zone is. You need your 20 yards per pager or less.
Trips to the near side to kick this particular series off with 34.9 remaining. The Indians do have a timeout left if necessary. Logan Wren at the quarterback controls for Jackson in the red. He's back to pass. Rush is coming. Looking. He may get go. Oh, watch out there now. Fumble on the play, and here we go again.
There's a turnover, but it wasn't a red zone turnover. That's the only difference between that.
3 straight turnovers in the last 3 possessions. Wow.
Now, do you think it was a fumble, or do you think his arm's coming forward?
Well, let's see. The referees are talking it over. I think it was a forward pass, to be honest with you.
Yeah, because it did go pretty far when it left his hand.
Referee says play stands. Fumble recovery, first down, Vashon.
And the Wolverines,
okay.
26 seconds.
I'll trust the Zebras.
Right at the very spot where they turned the ball over on downs, too.
Ooh.
Oh, boy.
They should have that, the first time they converted on downs.
And I think Logan Wren was trying to go for Garrett Miller again because he's been the sure-handed receiver out of the backfield, but you got to be sure when you're playing guys like Vashon.
Yeah, you got to make your plays. That's all you can say.
And as a matter of fact, Vashon has had some success in football as of late. They're 2 years removed from a district championship. So some of these guys who are seniors now was on that team back in 09.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10. The football at the Jackson 45 for Vashon in the white. They've got 26.2 on the clock. A lot of time, and they still have a timeout remaining. Hold it. I think the near side flanker moved. I'm almost certain he moved. Well, let's see what the call is from the Zebras. Wait a minute.
Illegal procedure.
It is indeed false start.
Take it back 5 yards. 1st and 15.
False start against Vashon, so they'll put it back at the midfield stripe. 1st and 15 with 24.4. So now they definitely have to shoot for the red zone on this play. Now a little bit of confusion from the Zebras to figure out what the heck's going on. They're going to reset the clock to where it was, 26.2. Again, the scoring so far in this competition, the Indians got on the board on a Garrett Miller 2-yard run that was off of a Ty Seltzer interception. And then in the second quarter, Tyler Lomax scored it out of the middle of the pack and ran 64 yards for the score, but the extra point was blocked by, guess who? Ty Seltzer.
Yeah, he's been all over the field tonight.
He is the defensive MVP so far of this contest. And we're definitely confused at exactly what the heck's going on. 25.1 is now we should be back. We should be at 26.2 because that's where the flags flew. All right, we'll just give them 26 seconds to be done with it.
Yeah, what's 200ths of a second.
There we go.
Good for you, good for me. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go, guys. You can go rest in the locker room. Let's just get the first half over with.
Double receivers either side in the shotgun formation. Nickel prevent from Jackson. Back to pass Davis on the play action, looking left, looking right, throwing across the middle. It is almost intercepted by Logan Wren. Another Christmas gift.
That was at least 3 this drive that they should have picked off.
Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. I feel for these youngins. I tell you what, about a year or two from now, they catch that and go for a pick 6.
Yeah.
There have been at least, I would say, about 4 or 5 pick 6s in this game that should have gone.
This should be a pretty high-scoring affair, but instead we got 7-6.
21 seconds left, second and long for Vashon of St. Louis out of the Public High League. They've got double receivers again either side. Back to pass again is Davis. Looking left, looking right. Up, it's high. Seltzer can he get his third one? Nope. Blocked away that time by Hemphill. And I tell you, Ty Seltzer knows exactly where Deion Davis is throwing that football.
He's at least getting the ball down. He just got to maybe use both hands and try and catch one.
You think maybe Davis is
15 yards to go.
Throwing motion or accuracy to the deep is a little bit shorter than what it should be?
It doesn't seem like he's very accurate when it comes to the deep ball. His ball seems a little wobbly when he throws it. And if you're going to throw it deep, you got to have a tight spiral.
Again, third and long. The nickel prevent with 14.4. Again, both teams with a timeout remaining. And it looks like they're going to sit on it here for the rest of the quarter. Why not?
Yes. We're only down by 1.
And the clock stopped momentarily. Now they're rolling the beautiful pigskin footage, and that'll take us to the end of the first half.
Gain on the play. Knee was down. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
A rather interesting yet sloppily played first half has the Jackson Indians up by 1 against the Vashon Wolverines. We'll come back for more great action. You're watching Southeast Missouri High School football on the new MABN.net.
In between.
Moving, grooving, shaking, baking, he is in! Touchdown, Jackson!
Mid-America Sports, MABN.net. We are Friday night. At Mid-America Sports, we continue to ask the question, what does Friday night look like?
He is met, he is dropped by Jacob Campbell. Here he goes, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Jackson!
From the field to the locker room and all in between.
Moving, grooving, shaking, baking, he is in! Touchdown, Jackson!
Mid-America Sports, MABN.net. We are Friday night.
As we come back here to be beautiful Jackson, Missouri. We're ready for the second half, and we're just underway in the ALDS, and Tampa, riding serious momentum from 2 nights ago, clobber the American League champion Texas Rangers 9-2.
The rookie pitcher was making only the second start. He only gave up 2 hits and 2 walks.
Wow.
6 Ks.
I tell you, I mean, it is a hot time in Major League Baseball. How about the Cardinals, huh?
Oh, I know, finally.
A last-minute push. We thought they were dead about at least a month or so ago when they were down 10.5 to the Atlanta Braves, only to pull it out on the last day with an 8-0 shutout of Houston, coupled by some last-minute heroics by Philadelphia.
Yeah, thank you, Phillies. I probably won't say that next week.
And the Phillies and the Cardinals are going to go at it in the NLDS on Saturday. That should be a fun series. And St. Louis, right now, with the only winning record against the Phillies of all the teams that are in this year's Major League playoffs.
That would be ironic if the Cardinals did beat the Phillies, since the Phillies kind of helped them get in.
Sykeston is crushing New Madrid.
We're just about set to go here for second half action right now. Another look at the Major League playoffs. Second game of the ALDS going on right now. Detroit and New York locked in a 1-1 tie. Curtis Granderson's current team versus his old team.
Plus some interesting emotions going there. But it's being rained out right now, so they're in the middle of the second.
Yeah, that Northeast corridor has had a lot of rain. It sucks to be Boston right now.
Oh, I know. I feel somewhat bad for the Braves fans because they're at least nice. Boston, I'm not sure. I don't feel sorry for them just yet.
All right, second half action is set to go here. It'll be the Vashon Wolverines to kick away. It'll be number 3, Brandon Jones, to do the honors. Back to receive. Look to be Brandon Wright and Garrett Miller, and we're off. It's a short one. Coming into the middle, it'll be picked up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Headline has been said something wrong here. Who did what and why? Flag thrown about the 43-yard line. I'm venturing to say somebody went just a shade too quick before the kick.
Somebody may have got ahead of the kicker is what I'm guessing, because it's on that side of the field.
Looks like we're going to re-kick this one. They're going to say illegal procedure against the Vashon Wolverines. So we'll kick it again, folks. So let's say reset this one for a full 12. And they will push the football back to the 35, so they'll kick it once again from here at beautiful Jackson Stadium here in Jackson High School.
5-yard penalty.
Let's try this again, folks. We're going to try this one more time. Okay. Make sure you don't go before the kicker goes.
Yeah, the kicker goes first because he's kicking the ball.
Brandon Jones again to kick away. And we're set to go, and a 1 and a 2 and a boot. Low liner once again. This time it is Brandon Wright with the carry, and then he'll bring it out to about the 37-yard line. Now, he had a 98-yard kickoff return, a school record kickoff return against Cape Central to start the wild scoring in that game.
Yeah, that was something. Central just not going to tackle him on that one.
1st and 10 for the Jackson Indians, currently 1-4 on the year as we start the third quarter. It's been musical quarterbacks for most of the evening. Either Ty Seltzer has had it or Logan Wren has had it. And if Ty Seltzer has it, and as you see it there, Logan Wren will be at a tailback, and he is that way right now. He'll get the call up the middle, ducking in and sliding for maybe a couple of yards. That'll bring up second down. You see Jackson there in the red with white numerals and pants. Vashon in the white jerseys and helmets with blue numerals and pants. Vashon representing the Public High League. They're 2-3 on the year coming into tonight's game. Again, next week we're over at Tiger Stadium as the Cape Central Tigers. We're getting it handed to them by St. Charles West right now. They'll take on the Poplar Bluff Mules in a key SEMO North competition. I think we got some equipment issues with Malik Joseph there, number 51. Now he's set to go. Now we're set to go.
Second down.
11:34 to go as we roll the beautiful pigskin footage from here in central Cape Girardeau County. T formation this time. Wren dots is the tail of the T, gets the call. He ain't going nowhere. Absolutely nowhere.
Hand off to Logan Wren. Goes nowhere.
He's being dragged down by the time he touched the ball.
Tavin Lotz in on the tackle along with the mystery number 33 guy.
Another player we need to find.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them slipping in on the roster here in front of us. But it's a good scraping defense. Third down, football back at the 38. Again, we mentioned Jackson 2 for 6 on third, and Logan Wren's got to get going because there's 10 on the play clock. He may waste one here.
He doesn't know what it's calling. He's got to call time.
Play clock down to 5. Van Hit not pleased with the play calling of Logan Wren right now. He's got to burn one. Wow. That could be crucial down the stretch.
They may need that timeout later, especially if they lose the lead here. It's only 1 point, so safety could put Vashon in the lead.
7-6 is your score as we take a timeout here. 10:48 to go for the third quarter. Again, you're watching tonight's contest between the Jackson Indians and the Vashon Wolverines from here at Jackson Stadium in Jackson, Missouri. It's Southeast Missouri High School football on MABN.net. Tonight brought to you by Southeast Health. At Southeast Health, the difference is how you're treated. Also in part by Auto Trim Design, 800-866-8558. Auto Trim Design on South Kings Highway in Cape Girardeau. Somehow, some way, Jackson's got to get their play calling going.
Absolutely. There's only 25 seconds on the clock per play. You got to know what you're doing ahead of time.
And it's not like you can't see the play clock. There's a visible clock in either end zone.
Just say key to good plans to be one step ahead in front of your opponent.
Ty Seltzer now dumps in at quarterback, and he's got Logan Wren at the tailback with double receivers to the far side of 3rd and 10. Back to pass as Seltzer's got him. He's getting flushed out. High it up. Stevens has the catch. Fumbles the football out of bounds, and it remains Jackson football, but short of the first down mark, and the punting unit coming out.
That was a fumble. 3 words. They got lucky.
Did they ever?
If they're in the middle of the field, yeah, Vashon ball, probably.
That brings up 4th down in the kicking unit again. And I don't know what's going on with Jackson, but somehow they got to hang on to the football because that's been their Achilles heel this evening.
Absolutely. They've just had trouble with it all night. First drive they scored, and since then it's been fumble this and forward out that.
It'll be Seltzer to punt away. Lomax and Marvin Gilmore back to receive for Vashon St. Louis.
Going with the twin receivers this time.
Good punt by Seltzer, pushing them back to about the 23-yard line. This is Gilmore on the run back, runs into his own man, and stopped around the 30-yard line, 1st and 10.
Almost got stripped there. I think someone lost their shoe.
That'll bring up the Vashon Wolverines of the Public Eye League. 2 years removed from a district championship. They have the services of one Mr. Dion Davis, 6'1", 175-pound junior. He looked solid in that last drive before the break.
Now, they had a good drive, and if they had more time, they might be able to score on it, but it was at the very end of the half.
Well, they had the one timeout left. You know, if you got it, use it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we're set to go with 10-17 for the 3rd quarter. As they set into place.
1st and 10 from the 31-yard line.
1st and 10, the football at the 31. They're going to go with double receivers both sides. Shotgun formation. They may play this pretty much the rest of the way. Hold it. Now a flag on the play. I think somebody moved on the Vashon side. Or do we have an equipment error on the center of Vashon?
He was kind of walking up to him. They threw the flag, and looked like him and the center were talking.
Yep.
Penalty against the Wolverines.
They're gonna say substitution infraction against Vashon, but I think it was an equipment infraction.
Yeah, one of those. I can't tell from here.
It is indeed an equipment penalty, and they called that on the center, number 72. Eric Page, the 5'6", 280-pound senior. Got to have your equipment in order when you come in front the Zebras, y'all.
Yep.
So 1st and 15 at the 26. Another needless penalty by Vashon.
Yeah. Got to keep your equipment in order. That's 5 yards right there.
Double receivers either side once again on 1st and long. Oh, the training table has just been turned over again.
Wow.
Man, I mean, the training table needs some hazard pay today.
We're going to need some extra hazard tables, I suppose. How about we move the ball and have a nice football play to start the game?
I have no idea.
Penalty against the Indians.
As it stands, 5 to the left, 5 to the right, crisscross and cha-cha real smooth.
And then maybe the ball gets hiked and gets moving some.
Okay, we were 1st and 10 at this point, I think about 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, pick one. 1st 15 or this. Come on.
Double receivers either side. Now the handoff. This is Lomax. Gets to the near side. Gets another couple of blocks. Near a 1st down. That'll come back on a hold. You saw it right there at the point of attack.
Oh, yeah, right there.
That's definitely coming back. And it is indeed a hold against Vashon. They threw the flag right about the 32-yard line. So that's 10 back from that point. And again, another penalty that's stifling this very potent Vashon offense. I mean, we've seen it at its best.
Absolutely. It's just been going back and forth tonight.
Football back to about the 22-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 18. They'll say the 23.
Puts the ball on the 23-yard line.
First and 18 at that
First
point.
down and about 19 yards to go.
The line to gain is the 42. Clock right now stopped at 10:09 here for the third quarter. Still 7-6. Jackson hanging on thanks to a blocked extra point after a Tyler Lomax 64-yard run in the second quarter. A little bit of stunning by Jackson in the middle. Play action. No, they'll hand off to Lomax again. He's going to the outside this time, and he will get brought down in the open field before the sticks. Another flag. You know that's the lead block this time.
It may be.
Back and far back they go.
Second down.
There's going to be some referees tonight, tomorrow night. They're going to have some sore arms tomorrow.
Ain't that the truth?
Honey, what's wrong? Oh, I threw so many flags at Jackson Vashon last night. Ugh, my arm. Give me some ice, honey.
Oh, my leg. As the confusion is going on here, there, and everywhere, they're going to say the penalty stopped at the 20-yard line. I think they're going to push him back from there. So hopefully they figured this out.
And that's going to put it back around the 10-yard line.
Football at the 10-yard line. First and glory, hallelujah.
1 and 32.
First down.
Wherever it is, they got to get to the 42-yard line to move the chains.
It's first down. Anything can happen.
All right, let's see if Vashon can finally get this one right.
I have my doubts, but I hope I'm wrong.
Lomax is the lone blocking back in a spread formation, 3 receivers, doubles to the near side. Now some confusion as Mitchell goes back there, and now timeout called by Vashon. Oh, man.
For the love of football, let's play it.
Let's take a break here, and hopefully everybody can sort something out here.
Sounds good to me.
7-6, Jackson leads Vashon, and hopefully we'll sort this out for you right here on MABN.net.
At Mid-America Sports, we continue to ask the question, what does Friday night look like?
He is met. He is dropped by Jacob Campbell. Here he goes, 20, 10, 5, touchdown Jackson!
From the field to the locker room and all in between.
Moving, grooving, shaking, bacon, he is in! Touchdown Jackson!
Mid-America Sports, MABN.net. We are Friday night. At Mid-America Sports, we continue to ask the question, what does Friday night look like?
He is met. He is dropped by Jacob. Back here on MABN.net. First and a country mile. Oh gosh, here we go again.
Do we need to call another timeout and sort this out?
My gosh.
Flag on the play.
I think we've played about first and who done it for about the last 9 minutes.
I can't wait to see a 2 next to the down mark.
Encroachment on Jackson. First and still a country mile, but this time now at the 15.
It's progress, right?
You actually call that progress? Are you kidding?
I'm just trying to think positive.
You
here.
actually called that progress?
On the blue side, red side, not so much. It's literally a step back.
All righty then.
A couple steps back.
You like it, I love it. Idle slot formation on first and a country mile at the 15-yard line. Somebody get this down right, please. There we go. Here's Lomax up the middle. Stopped short of the 25-yard line, so we'll get 10 of that mile back.
Any flags? No. Second down. All right. We made it.
And a little bit of, oh boy. Another Vashon Wolverine crumbled over. That looks to be 26, Courtney Curry, the fullback. He's okay. Football up to the 25. That was a 10-yard gain by Tyler Lomax. Second down, and who done it? Again, the line again is the 42. We're finally at 9 minutes and 20 seconds remaining for the third quarter. Shotgun, 3 wide, doubles to the far side, play action. Davis back to pass, across the middle. The catch is made by Hemphill, and a great open field tackle by Garrett Miller.
He might have been able to get between the sticks again, but got stopped just short of those.
I tell you, these defensive backs by Jackson have done a great job in the open field of creating short yards after catch opportunities for Vashon.
Well, they've gotten to the ball carriers, and once they get there, they can usually bring them down without much of a fight.
Third down, finally on this drive.
Yeah, we made it.
Vashon 2 of 6 on third downs coming into the second half. They'll go double wide, shotgun once again against the nickel prevent. Davis now bringing the man in motion. Play action, good protection, looking, throwing downfield. Gilmore's got it, but short of the first down, I believe. He is about a yard or two short.
Ran on the tackle, out to the 40-yard line.
Fourth down. That's Marvin Gilmore wearing number 6. He the senior.
Only a yard. Do you think they'll go for it?
Well, we'll just have to see. I believe the punting unit is out now. And it is. 8 minutes to go. We spent, the last 10 minutes going 2 yards short of a first down.
Yeah, it was like first and 37 at one point. Got to 4th and 2. That's what I waited for.
Football can be a strange bird sometime in these parts.
Oh, yeah.
Play clock down to 5 for the punting unit. Derek Mitchell a punt away. Gets up a good snap. Good punt. This will be Logan Wren. He'll let it take a big bounce for Jackson. It'll get down at the 32-yard line.
The ball on their own 31-yard line.
Don't forget, next week's going to be a biggin. The Cape Central Tigers are back over at New Tiger Stadium. They'll take on the Poplar Bluff Mules. Broadcast time 6:45 on Friday, October 7th. And we'll kick off at 7 o'clock. That's all for you right here on the new MABN.net, your home for Southeast Missouri high school football. Now back here to Jackson Stadium. 7-6. Jackson leading Vashon. Seltzer under center. He's got Logan Wren. Big hole up the middle. First down. Moore to the outside. Midfield strike. Gilmore on his back. First down, Jackson. There you go, kid.
On the loose. Across the 50, across the 45.
Hey, that's a good run right there. He just kind of lays through the linebackers. A few jukes, and he was off.
They'll plot the football at the 44. Great run that time by the junior back, Logan Wren, who was off of the team last week due to a violation of unspecified team rules. But he is back, and he has contributed mightily.
And
now Colton Proffer is back there. He and Garrett Miller, and it's Proffer who's got a fumble tonight. He'll carry the football. Move it, groove it, shake it, bake it. He's got a first down. Probably has to cover it up a little bit better than what he's doing because he's holding it like a loaf of bread.
Yeah, he really is. He's got to realize that he's the running back. He's going to get hit, and he needs to hold on to it.
11 yards on the game for the sophomore Colton Proffer as the clock moves with 7:12. Chains also move as well. And tell you, this sophomore backfield of Colton Proffer, number 29, and Garrett Miller, the fullback, number 26, if they hang on to the football, they are the most dangerous underclassmen backfield in this area. Logan Wren on the carry, slicing through for a decent gain. I'll bring up second down across the 30-yard line. The tackle that time for Vashon by number 45. And he slips off the page as well.
Tyler Lomax.
Lomax also gets a tackle in on that one, Tyler Lomax. Tyler Lomax, I'm very impressed with that young man on both sides of the football.
He's looked good on both sides for them. He's really contributed so far tonight.
6.5 for the third quarter. 7-6 Jackson. This is Garrett Miller. Oh, he stopped immediately up the middle. Flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
Again, here we go.
No, I bet you that's on Vashon because of the extra stuff by number 50, Taven Lotz, the sophomore. I bet you that's why. And that was unnecessary. The play was over.
Yeah, you got to let him go.
Face mask they'll call. An incidental face mask. So that's just 5. So not the big 15 we thought.
Yeah. Sean got lucky on that one.
But you know, for all intents and purposes, the play is done. Don't do anything stupid. You know?
Yeah, you got the stop. You don't want to expand it anymore.
Second and about maybe 2 on the play. The football's at the 24-yard line. Clock running with 6:17. Now, this is Wren up the right side. Oh, ooh. Ran right into traffic. Right there on the play, number 33, Kendall Williams, the 5'6" senior defensive back.
He almost got broken in two on that tackle.
You got to have some bodyguards out there if you're going to run out there like that. Third down, about 3, a yard lost on the play. And this is crunch time for Jackson. They've got to move the chains here and get some kind of momentum, because if Vashon hangs around any longer, they could snatch this game from the jaws of victory for Jackson.
They absolutely could. It's a 1-point lead. It's in football. Anything could happen.
Seltzer hands off to Proffer. First down, Moore. 20, 15. Still on his feet to the 10. First and goal, Jackson.
Inside the 10-yard line, down to the 9.
You know, now comes the bugaboo. You got to hold on to the football in the red zone. They've had 2 fumbles like that tonight.
Yeah, they're in the red zone, and people should probably be nervous because it hasn't ended well if they've got the red zone except once. Football
is at the 9. That's a 15-yard gain for the sophomore Colton Proffer of Jackson. You see there in the red zone opportunity, but this has been their Achilles heel. They've had 2 fumbles, including one on the end line. Can they punch this one in? This is Proffer again, looking, dodging. Oh, he sees a hole. He sees it. He's trying to push his way through. Not yet. He's at the 1.
He's close.
Yeah, great juke move that time by Proffer to get back into the inside and get some more yards.
Maybe with another juke, he might have almost had 6.
Right there on the tackle was Carly Hemphill, right in his face before the goal line. 4:55. Now you gotta hold on to the football across the line. Got to.
It's not like you have to dive or catch a ball. You just got to hold on to it and run through a line.
4:44 and counting. Let's see if this one hits pay dirt. Double slot right formation. This is Crawford up to Seltzer trying to push his way across. Is he in? No signal yet.
Seltzer.
Both linesmen coming in.
Where's the ball?
No word. What's the score? Touchdown, Jackson! And the kid again has been making plays all night. Ty Seltzer, 1-yard plunge.
Why not give him the ball? Let him run through the middle on that quarterback sneak.
I tell you, the fans all over Jackson Stadium love that one. Let's see how it did with the J Crew. Well, it definitely improves with the J Crew.
Absolutely. More than the swinging gate formation they've seen so far.
All right, and back to action we go. For the extra point, this will be Adam Brown, the junior, out of the hold of Seltzer. Here we go. Getting ready for the snap. This kick is up. This one right down the middle. So with 4:20 remaining here for the third quarter, Jackson finally gets one on the board in a good minute. 14-6 over Vashon. Tonight's game is brought to you by Auto Trim and Design. 800-866-8558. Auto Trim and Design on South Kings Highway across from Rhodes in Cape Girardeau. Let us wrap you up with the best designs in the heartland. And that drive looks so good. Colton Proffer was the key to that drive, EJ. And he finally decides to hold on to the football.
He held on to it well finally, and he ran good. He's been running good all night. He hasn't ran that well without the ball.
Adam Brown will kick away for the kids in red and white. Mitchell and Lomax back to receive.
Adam Brown will tee it up.
For the Vashon Wolverines of St. Louis.
Derek Mitchell deep for the Wolverines.
And we're just about set to go with 4:20 remaining. Nice little boot this time. This will come to Mitchell at his 13. Mitchell rumpled up across the 25. First and 10. And one of the unsung heroes of this Jackson team has to be Garrett Miller, the junior. He has made some great plays in the open field tonight.
He made some great tackles in the open field and had an overall good game. Definitely one of their keys if they can win this game.
4:14 remaining here for the third quarter. We'll get you some more scores on the Southeast South area scoreboard in just a little bit. One we're definitely watching is that game up in St. Charles where West is leading Cape Central. The last we heard was 17-0 at the break. We'll get that and some other scores, including a thrashing of Sykeston against New Madrid County Central. It's Sykeston that's actually doing the thrashing. Pistol formation this time as Lomax gets the call to the outside, and he's putting on the afterburners. That's coming back. That's coming back.
Had to be a hold.
Flag on the play.
That's coming back. The flag around the 31, no doubt that's going to be a hold. And the referee does indicate as such. That's another costly penalty by Vashon as we take a look at the Southeast Health area scoreboard. Caruthersville, currently state ranked in Class 2, leading Herculaneum 27-12. Now that might be a later state playoff game if that is the case. Chaffee, how about this? 42-6 on East Prairie in the third. Look out for the Red Devils.
Yeah, they had a bit of a setback last week, but looks like they're coming back stronger.
Man! And that's all we have right now on the Southeast area scoreboard. Oh, one more score. Dexter pretty much locking it home against Charleston, 47-0. That's in the third quarter. You know that game's done.
Do we expect Charleston to have much of a shot anyway?
All right, here we go. Pistol formation with 4:08 to go. 1st and 17, the football at the 21. Now the flip out, this is Lomax trying to cut back into the inside and met by big 76
Lomax on the carry.
the Jackson Indians, that being Dalton Humphreys, the sophomore linebacker. Football at the about 2 yards away from the 10-yard marker at the 26-yard line, 2nd and long. End of 3, Sykeston locking it home against New Madrid County, 51-0. So they'll pick up their 5th straight win of the year.
They still look pretty good.
Oh, how about this for a shootout? Malden 39, Kennett 38 at the break. Wow.
Wow.
Dexter now up 40-0 on Charleston. Now here comes Marvin Gilmore. Gilmore stopped in the backfield on the double reverse, and there's that kid again. Dalton Humphreys, the sophomore, puts him down in the turf.
Justin Field on the tackle for the Indians for a loss.
Third down. Football back down to the 25, coming up on 3 minutes. Tell you, this defense, call for what you will for Jackson, they have looked solid throughout most of this game.
They've only allowed 6 points and even blocked the extra point. That's why it's 6. And
that was
the
the difference in the game for a good minute until that 1-yard run by Ty Seltzer. Shotgun formation, double wides again, back to pass. Here comes Davis, looking, a lot of time. Downfield is throw. Whoops, right at the feet of Gilmore. He ain't that short.
Just not high enough.
That'll bring up 4th down.
That'll bring up 4th down, about 13 yards to go. Logan Wren.
ALDS Major League Baseball update, 9-0. Tampa knocks off the Texas Rangers. We have a Southeast Health area scoreboard update. Cape Central gets on the board. They're down 17-7. That's through 36 minutes. So still some hope for the Tigers to keep the undefeated run going.
Touchdown, extra point, and a field goal away from tying it.
You know, they've got the horses. Mikey Jones looks pretty good. Here comes the punt. That's a good one from Mitchell. Rand gets it at his 37. Head of steam. Coming to the outside. Gets past one man. Gets past two. The pursuit is coming. He gets across the midfield.
Takes a tumble in the dirt on the sideline.
He'll put the football in Vashon territory at about the 48.
Caleb, your grandmother is looking for you.
2:28 to go here for the third quarter. Jackson 14, Vashon 6. Here at Jackson Stadium in Jackson, Missouri. Alvin Austin alongside E.J. Norman. Our executive producer, Eric Norman, has now joined us in the Bird's Nest, along with our marketing director, Anthony Sinks. And our coordinating producer, Elliot Sterling, at the controls. The whole crew is in the building. Hand off to Logan Wren on 1st and 10. Trying to get some yards, maybe the line of scrimmage, if that. And again, a pursuing defense. The tackle that time by Taven Lotz and Derek Mitchell, 2nd down. And Derek Mitchell has been piling on some tackles tonight, along with Malik Joseph. Coming out to the 2-minute mark here for the third quarter. Ty Seltzer, for what it's worth, I say he may be the quarterback for the second half of this season.
He's looked pretty decent so far, so he may start next week. But I think they go to Farmington.
And off, this is Rand again. Rand slicing through the middle. And if he didn't run it to the back of his tackle, Luke Stevens, he may have had a first down. Instead, he's about short by about 5 yards. I'll bring up third down. Coming up on 90 seconds for the third quarter. Ty Seltzer, just a sophomore, not looking like it right now in the quarterback position.
Not so much. Better suit maybe a running back position or so.
He got a big game next week at Farmington, and that's in Seymour North play. Doubles to the far side. Play action. Rush is coming. Seltzer trying to get out of one. Oh, boy. Seltzer nowhere to go, and the man there to just grill. Tavin Potts. Wow.
Yeah, he really had no one to throw to. No protection.
It's a very athletic front line, this Vashon Wolverines club, as we're under the final minute of the quarter.
They've gotten some pressure. They've kept it, scoring pretty low on this Jackson side.
45 seconds and counting, and the punting unit will come out. It will be Seltzer to punt away for Jackson. Mitchell and Lomax to receive for Vashon.
Mitchell deep for the Wolverines.
Play clock down to 8 now, as everybody awaits the snap. Rush is coming from the far side, and Seltzer gets off a nice one. This will take a slight Vashon bounce and fall dead at the 22. 28-yard punt with no return.
First and 10 for the Wolverines.
17.9 remaining here in this third quarter. Again, the lone score in this stanza was a Ty Seltzer 1-yard run. The extra point by Adam Brown makes it 14-6. Vashon has had their chances, but they've been killed with penalties this quarter. A lot of them.
I think both sides have had their penalties. Or I guess Jackson the fumbles in the red zone is Vashon the penalties.
14-6 is your score. Jackson leading Vashon. Here we go with a shotgun. 3 receivers set, doubles to the far side with 2 blocking backs. Davis back to pass, good protection. Man up the middle. Here's a throw down the middle. Seltzer, he's got it again for the third time. He's picked it off at the 47. He may take a pick 6 back to the 30, down to the 25. Ty Seltzer has clearly set himself apart in this contest.
I told you pick 3 was coming, and he got it.
Ty Seltzer has picked Deion Davis off 3 times tonight for the Jackson Indians. Amazing. The sophomore putting in work. 6 seconds remaining here for the third. Can they punch one in before the horn sounds? On the Southeast Health area scoreboard, end of 3. Farmington 17, Poplar Bluff 7. The Mules hanging tough with the Black Knights. Here we go, first and 10 at the 24. Seltzer on the center, play action, a man in his face! Malik Joseph says, as the horn sounds.
That's a positive event to the quarter for Vashon.
Man, this Vashon defense has been nice with it this evening. We'll take a short break. Another 12 minutes on the clock. Can Jackson get their second win of the year? They're up 14-6 on Vashon. This is Southeast Missouri High School football on MABN.net.
At Mid-America Sports, we continue to ask the question, what does Friday night look like?
He is met. He is dropped by Jacob Campbell. Here he goes. 20, 10, 5, touchdown Jackson!
From the field to the locker room and all in between.
Moving, grooving, shaking, banking. He is in. Touchdown Jackson!
Mid-America Sports, MABN.net. We are Friday night.
This copyrighted broadcast of the Mid-America Broadcasting Network may not be reproduced for any reason without express written consent. He's E.J. Norman. I'm Alvin Washington. And we are straight kicking it at Jackson Stadium in Jackson, Missouri. Southeast Missouri High School football on the new MABN.net, brought to you by Southeast Health and Auto Trim and Design. Jackson up 14-6 as we start the fourth quarter. We'll flip goals as Jackson is there in the red heading to your left. They have 2nd and a mile at the 35-yard line. Tree of Ty Seltzer on the center. He's got 3 interceptions tonight. He'll hand off to Logan Wren. Wren trying to bring a couple of tackles with him for a short gain.
Logan Wren up to the 32-yard line.
Football up to the 32. The tackle that time by Courtney Berry. Courtney Curry, I should say, the 5'8 senior linebacker. 3rd down and long. Here's where Jackson cannot make a mistake against Vashon.
They can't afford to get the ball over here and go 3 and out and possibly give Vashon the ball back with plenty of time. Because they could score, go over 2-1 conversion, be right back in it.
Early going here in the fourth quarter. Play clock down to 10. They could burn another timeout unnecessarily.
6, 5.
Play clock down to 5. 3, 2, 1. They get it off, and they hand off to Logan Wren, and he will get stopped for a short gain again.
They might as well call the timeout.
Ay. 4th down.
Also, I concur with that statement.
And this is with the play arms. You got the play on your arm. You should know what you're going to run.
It's not that hard.
4th down. Now the question is, are they going to punt it? Or are they just going to...
4th and 18, I mean, possibly.
Guess they're just going to sit on it and call a timeout. Much time as they can take it. Play clock down to 1. They'll take the 5.
Makes sense. They give the kicker a little more room so he can punt it back. Maybe get the coffee corner or so.
Did they? No, it's not the timeout. It's a delay of game. No, they let that go all the way down.
I'm sorry, delay of game on the Indians.
So 5 back. They'll put the football about the 37-yard line, and a little bit more room for Ty Seltzer to do what he does best. Seltzer's been all over the place tonight for Jackson. He's been starting quarterback. He has been defensive back with 3 interceptions. He's running a touchdown. And now he's been a punter who's has some decent punts this evening. If he can pin Vashon deep on the 1-yard line, this would be golden. Coffin corner to the far side. And it rolls. It gets taken. And it will be inside the 15. A run back that time by number 24 for Vashon.
That could be back further.
1st and 10 at that point for the Vashon Wolverines. Special hello to their head coach, Reginald Ferguson. Saw him on the way in. He's definitely been one of those in the public high league that's been around a long time. Assistants for the Vashon Wolverines are Ronald Rogers, Jason Williams, and Brennan Spain. Very special thanks to the Vashon Wolverines of the public high league for coming through tonight. Looking very impressive. First and 10. This is number 5, Derek Mitchell. He's going to, oh, wow.
Oh, no.
Direct snap, 1st down, and some. I like this Derek Mitchell kid.
They could probably try it again.
Derek Mitchell.
Got positive yards. They're running low on time.
35-yard line.
Football to the where?
It's 1st down. We know that much.
It is a 1st down to put the football across the 35 or at the 35. They'll say at. It's a nice pickup that time by the junior all-around player, Derek Mitchell, 5'11". And they've got him at quarterback now. So this may change some things here.
This could change the momentum of the game if they need to.
He is the 2nd leading passer on the club. Trips to the far side with the lone slot on the near side being Gilmore. Now, play action. This is Mitchell again. Short gain, 2nd down.
Mitchell with the carry.
Tackle on the play up the middle by number 98.
Ryan Harris.
Ryan Harris. That'll be 2nd and about. Short 7, long 6. Ryan Harris made that tackle, 6'3", 195-pound two-way senior lineman. 9:40 for regulation. Doubles to either side, shotgun formation, looking at a nickel prevent. Base 3-4. Play action, back to pass is Mitchell. Rush is coming. Throw to the near side, catch is made. And takes 3 men to put down big number 8, Anfernay McAtee, the 6-foot sophomore.
They took a couple shots there, but only got so many yards.
Although it looked like Ryan Harris got hailed right over by the 35-yard line. But
I thought I saw some jerseys, so I was expecting a flag.
Football's at the 43, 3 yards to go for this one. 3rd and 3. Big third down for Vashon. Again, Derek Mitchell, now a quarterback for Vashon, wearing number 5. Taking place of Deion Davis, who's threw 3 interceptions. Double receivers either side on the shotgun formation. Handoff, this is Neil Lomax coming to the near side. Should have it. Yep, he's got it. He's got it. First down, Vashon. And this Tyler Lomax. I tell you, this kid, 5'7", 166, a senior, very good on his feet, very solid to the outside.
Yeah, he's very fast. He's able to hold on to the ball as well. Be able to get those outside and use his blocks when they're not holding.
Yeah, that's been the bugaboo for most of this second half is the penalties against Vashon.
It has been the bugaboo, I suppose.
8:36 for regulation. And Derek Mitchell is moving this offense quite well here. Can they pick up a second straight win? Doubles either side in the shotgun formation. Play clock is at 15. Oh, then who went to the training table now?
Flag on the play.
False start Vashon. Here we go again. Oh, does it end for the kids from Cass Avenue?
Hasn't yet.
Wow. Wow.
Stand still, guys. Come on.
1st and 15 at the 41, 8:35 for the competition. Tell you, if for Vashon going backward on penalties, they've looked good going forward.
Yeah, they just haven't resulted in enough scoring plays.
Mitchell back to pass. A lot of time. Throws to the near side. Oh, wow. Where was that going? Take your pick.
Number 3 was probably the closest. I thought he might come up with it, but
that's Brandon Jones, the freshman wideout. It looked like he was going to get to it.
He was the closest.
Logan Wren looked to have been a short shot. It went well over Marvin Gilmore's head. $8:31 to go, 2nd and long at the 41 of Vashon. Down 14-6 against your Jackson Indians. Don't forget, next week we take the trip over back to Tiger Stadium where Cape Central will be awaiting the Poplar Bluff Mules at Seymour North action. That's October 7th. Broadcast time, 6:45 p.m. Lomax, nope, this is Mitchell on the double handoff. He'll go back inside the sticks.
Mitchell on the carry.
Harris there on the tackle. Zeller is on the tackle along with Jacobs.
Along with Jordan Keppers.
Jordan Keppers also in the mix, and that'll bring up 3rd, about 9. About the 47, 48-yard line. Vashon has got to convert here on 3rd down.
Absolutely. They got to get that. They got to get the 3rd down conversion or drive it down.
I mean, they've got the horses to do it. Oh, Mitchell's coming up a little gimpy here. That might slow things down. Can somebody key on that from Jackson? Long snap count, back to pass. Looking is Mitchell. He goes to the outside. He's on the run. He throws downfield. It's caught by Gilmore in the middle of the field, and he's off to the races. Down to the 20. Breaks a tackle inside there. First down, Vashon.
They're definitely within striking distance now. They're in the red zone off that great play.
Wow. Marvin Gilmore, the senior wideout, bailed out Mitchell in a major way because Mitchell had about 4 Indians on his back.
Oh, they hit him as he was throwing. He somehow got that off to get it to Gilmore.
That is amazing football. 1st and 10 in the red zone. The football is at the 18-yard line. Now, handoff. This is Lomax trying to cut to the outside, cutting back in. Tripped up for a short gain, second down.
Nice little stiff arm in the backfield. Just got some positive yards from it.
Tell you, this kid, Lomax, I like him. I like this kid. I really like this kid, Tyler Lomax.
He's got some moves.
Clock running down to about 7 minutes for regulation. Jackson 14, Vashon 6. The Wolverines of Vashon St. Louis threatening to tie the ball game if they can put it in here and a 2-point conversion. Derek Mitchell moving the chains with at quarterback. He's got a trips to the far side this time. Play clock down to 3. He'll go back to pass. Good protection. A lot of time. Throws. Catch is made across the sticks by Gilmore, but it looks like he may have taken something to the face.
Pass is complete.
He caught it, went down to a knee, and he might have taken a bit of a hit as he was catching it.
It is indeed first and goal. And another good catch from Marvin Gilmore.
Ball's going to be on
The seniors making the plays here.
First and goal.
6:35 remains for regulation. Can Vashon punch this one in from 6 out? Beautiful pigskin footage moves.
I think I let my running back take it here.
Lomax is in the backfield, and Lomax will get the call. Nope, it's Mitchell will get the call. Trying to push up toward the 5,
on the
and
carry.
whole gang of Indians trying to yank him back.
Primary tackler along with the rest of the team.
Jacobs in on the tackle, second down. 6:12 and counting for
Ball's gonna be
regulation.
right around the 5.
Football is at the 5, a 1-yard gain for Mitchell. Probably look for Mitchell to run sort of a spread type offense this far into the red zone. Clock running. 5:50 for regulation. This time a quad formation of receivers to the far side. Back to pass is Mitchell. Rush is coming, throwing for the end zone. One-on-one. Gilmore, no.
Oh, pass interference.
Yep.
No doubt. You just tackle him in the ball there.
Half the distance and a first down.
Oof.
That was a dumb play that time by the outside back there. Let's see what the call is here. They're going to say pass interference against Jackson. That's their first big mistake tonight.
That's a pretty major mistake there. It could possibly tie the game in a little later.
Right around the 3.
Literally tackled the receiver as the ball went toward him.
You might as well just wrestle him down before the play even was called.
Should be half the distance to the goal line. We'll put the football at about the 3. Football should be at the 3-yard line because it is indeed half the distance to the goal. There you go. Again, pass interference on Jackson. That's an automatic first down, first and goal at the 3 for Vashon. Now, if they can't punch it in from here, something wrong.
Absolutely. Their running game, the way it's been tonight, if they can't punch it in, it's their own fault.
Courtney Curry is the dot of the I double slot formation. Hemphill on the near side, Gilmore on the far side. Oh, that looked crazy. Wait.
That would have been 6 points.
No, that's a false start. I know that's a false start.
He was in, too. That would have been 6 points.
Because, like, the left side of the line went on 2. The right side of the line held up on 4.
Oof.
Somebody got to get this right.
Got to get your timing.
Referee's huddling up there, and the call is false start.
Illegal procedure.
You got to know what you're doing this deep into the end zone. You got to know it.
Absolutely. You got to be ahead of your opponent, and you got to punch it in.
Got to.
Absolutely.
This is what has killed Vashon most of the second half.
They've had so many penalties that resulted in negative yards for them.
Football back to the 7, first and goal.
And first down is usually 10 yards, but they've been making it a lot longer than that.
5:35 remains for competition. Again, Courtney Curry dots the I formation. Slot to either side. Now, this is a play action. This is Mitchell looking right. Throwing downfield. It is good! touchdown, Vashon!
That was a catch, too. It was.
That was a great-looking catch by Carly Hemphill.
Absolutely. Man to get his arms under the ball and catch it cleanly. I can see it from here, and I can tell it was a clean catch.
The 5'7" senior receiver gets the catch just off the ground, and this is an interestingly new ball game if they can make the two-point conversion. They're down 14-12.
This could go to the wire again.
I tell you, stranger things have happened here in Cape Girardeau County with these Jackson Indians. Because, I mean, this is a score I think we've seen, about 3 or 4 times now?
I think so. Seems like Jackson, they can't. It's either a tough loss or, unless you're playing Sykes, it's a little further.
All right, play clock down to 5 on the two-point conversion. Empty backfield, play clock down to 2. Did they get it off? No, they don't. 5 back. Wow. Man, oh, man. I tell you,
what I was thinking.
Reginald Ferguson, the head coach of Vashon's, got a lot of talking to do this club. Because for whatever reason, if they can't get the snap off right, they're losing a lot of yards unnecessarily.
That's going to be a long bus ride for some players, especially if they end up losing.
I mean, they've played themselves back into this contest.
Exactly. They got the points, and they're only 2 away, but that just makes it a little harder.
Again, empty backfield, back to pass. Mitchell's got men in his face, throw across the field. That's caught! But is he in?
Yeah.
Let's see what.
He crossed the goal line.
Yes! They say it's good. They say it's good.
You can hear the Jackson fans there.
They say it's good. The ball crossed the plane before the bat down, and we have a tie ball game, 14-all. Carly Hemphill, the touchdown catch and the conversion catch. Wow.
Hey, if the refs see it cross the goal line, that's official.
Boy, oh boy, a rather interesting change of events here as we've got 5.5 to go in this competition. But, boy, the Jackson Indians have to get on their giddy-up. They've got 2 timeouts remaining. So does Vashon. But Jackson has to move the football, and they have to move it with precision.
Absolutely. They got to quit fumbling it, and they got to start moving down.
Tonight's contest presented by Southeast Health, sehealth.org. At Southeast Health, the difference is in how you're treated. Special ode to one of our camera guys, Charlie Shane from Sweet Snake Productions. His partner in crime not with us this evening, Adam Pavelka, recovering from surgery. We'll hope to see you back next week, homeboy, when we go to Tiger Stadium when the Cape Central Tigers host the Poplar Bluff Mules on October 7th. That should be a fun one.
Yeah, blowout last year for Central, blowout for Poplar Bluff the year before. This could be an interesting game.
Oh, yeah. Record-setting performance by Central in that game, too. First team in the history of the Missouri high school football ranks to record an exact 0 defensive effort.
Yeah, that's always a good one.
Football goes out of bounds on the kickoff, and that'll bring it back up to about the 40-yard line, I believe, on 1st and 10. Yep, it is the 40-yard line. The ball kicked out of bounds on the kickoff. That's no-no.
Yeah, it just sort of kind of took a weird bounce. And, yeah, the returner let it roll out.
You know, the good thing for Colton Proffer, he let that thing roll out of bounds because he was about to pick that thing up and try to go down the sideline.
He about did, but he saw he had enough spin on it to maybe get to the sidelines for a 40-yard, at least technically a 40-yard gain.
Okay, now where are we going? Okay, the sticks are at the 40. Where's the referee? The line judge is a bit confused the way to put the football. All right, this football will be at the 35-yard line, so that's where. Here we go. 65 yards, 5.5 minutes. Stand between Jackson and their second win of the year. Logan Wren will call the controls here. He has the I-double slide. He'll hand off to Colton Proffer, who will lunge forward for about maybe a yard or two, second down. You can't be unsure of what the play call is here. You got to keep going.
Absolutely. You just got to keep moving down the field, hopefully get a score. It's a tight game, so you can run down all 5 minutes and get a field goal to win it.
5:08 and counting here for regulation. All square at 14 between Jackson and Vashon. Now, Jackson does have a pretty good field goal kicker in Adam Brown. His long, about 34 this year.
Now, Jackson makes some pretty good kickers every once in a while.
On the handoff, this is Proffer, still on his feet. Oh, couldn't break out of the grasp of Carly Hemphill. Third down, about up to the 39. He was getting ready to break that one, too.
Oh, yeah, he broke the first tackle, but the same guy somehow able to grab his ankle and bring him down.
Clock is now at 4:25, 3rd and 6. Boy, if Vashon stops here, they got a chance to really make something happen.
Absolutely. They get on some real momentum here.
Trips to the far side. Play clock down to 4. Play action. This just ran up the middle. Not even close. Nope. I say you go for it here.
It's probably going to be 4th and 1, so they may have to here.
I mean, you got a big front line. Wait a minute. Wait. We've got a down Vashon player, and that's number 50, Tavin Lotz, the 5'8 sophomore.
They've had several injuries tonight.
Looked like he got crumpled up there for a little bit. He will get up under his own power, and I think he's got to get off the field. Once the clock is stopped or will they keep him on? Yep, they'll keep him on. 4th down and inches. You know you got to run it up the center. You got to run it up the center, Winchester. That's your big man right there. Him and maybe the tackle Stevens. You run it up those guys, you got the first down.
Yeah, I think you get a good push, especially that you got more than the first down.
3:55 for regulation. It is Proffer behind Miller. The call, first down and more.
Just enough.
Upright tackle. Perfect play, first down Jackson. And now Courtney Curry goes down in a crumpled heap. This one looks more serious, though.
I've had a lot of injuries on the Vashon side.
3:42 for regulation. The football now up to the Jackson 48. However, the concern right now is for Courtney Curry, the sophomore fullback. Senior fullback. 5'8", 210 pounds, a two-way player. Looks like he's favoring that right leg. Let's take a short break, and we'll come on back, and hopefully young Mr. Curry is good to go. All square at 14 here in Jackson Stadium. This is Southeast Missouri High School football on MABN.net.
At Mid-America Sports, we continue to ask the question, what does Friday night look like?
He is met. He is dropped by Jacob Campbell. Here he goes. 20, 10, 5, touchdown Jackson!
From the field to the locker room and all in between.
Moving, grooving, shaking, banking. He is in. Touchdown Jackson!
Mid-America Sports, MABN.net. We are Friday night.
We're back here on MABN.net. The Jackson Indians taking on the Vashon Wolverines. It's 14-all here at Jackson Stadium. Tonight's game brought to you by Southeast Health. At Southeast Health, the difference is in how you're treated, and by Auto Trim and Design of Cape Girardeau on South Kings Highway. Courtney Curry's night is done.
Courtney Curry plays hard.